Hello guys, and welcome to the complete Flutter developer course from Master Android channel. In this tutorial, we will learn about Flutter life cycle. So, how the app will actually work and what the codes are executed first. If you are new to our channel, please hit subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, please hit the like button to keep us making new videos. So, if we see here, we are having the stateful widget, a constructor, and a widget.createState is called. This is in a stateful widget. So, remember in the previous videos that we have created a stateful widget and passing the constructor, and the widget on .createState is called first. Now, in the state object, we have seen that there is a state object that we have created in our app. First of all, the constructor is mounted, and then in state we see this method is called. So did change dependencies and then back to the dirty state. Then there is a build method. The build method, the build method is all responsible for building the UI and clean the state. So if the clean state is called and reuse it, or it needs to set state again, it will go to dirt state and then to build, and even did update widget will be called again. Now, keep in mind that we need to memorize that the constructor is called the widget dot create state, and the constructor then is initialized and called in the state object, then into state, and then build. And if it stopped, we call dispose. Now, back to the Android Studio. We are going to see these steps in actual way. So, before we start, please subscribe to get the latest Flutter tutorials. We are uploading daily videos and daily parts about the Flutter development course. So, and don't miss to download and install Flutter, a master Flutter application from the Play Store. So I need you to help us to reach 50,000 subscribers. Now, back to our app. Here we go in the Flutter app, the cards.dart. I will show you that this constructor will pass or will be called here first. So in order to print the log or see in the terminal on the lookup, we need to put print, and we pass the object here as this. I will put the constructor is called. I will remove this, and I will copy the same, and I will put here build method is called. Okay, so let's hit run and see what's happening and what this means. I will go to my virtual devices and see and launch my emulator. Okay, it is launched, and I will click start. Now in this time and these moments, please subscribe and like. Hit like button. You are not paying anything. Just hit the like button and subscribe to get latest tutorials. Thank you guys. Thank you for all honest people who are following and liking. So let's go back. Waiting for the emulator. And if you see when our app is called and it's running, here the methods are called. The constructor first and the build method is called. So as I told you in the diagram and the schema, that the first of all, in the stateless widget, the constructor is called and then the build method is called. Now, let's move to stateful widgets. So this is the stateful widgets. I will call here the logcat for this, and I will paste, copy and paste. I will put manager constructor is called. So as I told you, the first one, the constructor is called, the widget and the create state is called. Sorry, these are in stateful widget. We are going to see them. Now we have seen in the stateless widgets the constructor and then the build method. So now this will happen, the constructor and then the create state. I will copy it and I will paste it here. Now create state is called. Then I will copy also an initiate state, or we will see in the state object in next couple of minutes. Now let's run. See the terminal. Sorry. Okay, oops, what is going on? I will restart. And here we go. Debug console, we need the debug console. So I already installed the app, and here we see that the manager constructor is called first, then the create state is called. The manager constructor, then the create state is called, and the constructor is called, and the build method is called in the stateless widget. Now let's move to this part of the state object. I will copy this print and go to initiate state method and print this. I will call it int state is called, and build method I will call it here build method. Now let's hit run and see. I will try to remove it because it may cause some errors. And I will hit run again. I will show you exactly how the Flutter will start making our app and the steps they are making. Please, I remember you to subscribe and like. So don't miss to like. Just hit the small button like, and just hit the subscribe button. You will never lose anything. You will get everything, every tutorial. So whenever the app is called, first of all, the manager constructor is called. Then the create state is called. As I told you, the constructor and the widget state is called. Then the initiate state is called, and the build method is called. Now, if you see the constructor, create state, constructor, initiate state, and build. So, constructor, initiate state, then build method is called. And these are our commands and our lessons. Thank you guys. I hope you subscribe and like. Don't miss to hit the like button and comment below if you like the way of our teaching, and if you have any questions or any recommendations about making new tutorials about them, and if you have any ideas you want us to make it. Thank you guys. See you next videos.